If you are looking into buying cheap and safe FIFA coins, look no further than footcoinshop.net. They have the fastest service, an incredible loyalty reward system, and the best prices around. Use my creator code Inception when you sign up for your account and get a 5% discount with your order. Hey guys, what's going on? Inception here, and welcome to another video. Spoiler alert, this is the RTG account, so feast your eyes on new players that I have and all that stuff, okay? Feast your eyes. This account, I think at this point it probably would have better players. The only reason why it doesn't is because obviously I kind of focus my time on doing other content more than the RTG because it just makes more sense for how things kind of go over here. But yeah, this is a new 4-3-2-1 tactic. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, man. I got to a point in the game where I was playing it and I'm just like, I'm seeing like the same patterns of play all the time, and I'm like, I could tell that I just need a certain defensive setup and a certain attacking setup. And guys, you notice it more when you start climbing the divisions. Like sometimes I try to use like a formation and tactic that's like fun to use, but you know it's not necessarily even meta, guys. Like you just concede the easiest goals when you don't have your tactics set up a certain way. It's like, it's not even like skill based. It's just the way that your players don't behave aggressively to the track back. Like that just makes it too easy to score against you, right? So I had to search up a new tactic. This is a 4-3-2-1 from Ollelito. I believe he is a Swedish pro player, and he's obviously very good at the game. But I mean, I had to look at what he was doing in his gameplay, how he attacked, and unfortunately it's the meta stuff that you got to do, right? Because it's the whole like side position play, pushing into the middle to score your opportunities, right? Because a very key thing with this tactic that I have to mention is that there's a D-pad tactic in game that you have to turn on, okay? It's a really, really important thing, because I noticed that when I was playing it normally, I didn't really like it as much until I turned on that tactic, okay? So I think it's down, and then you have to put hug the sideline, whichever one it is. It's either up on the D-pad and then hug the sideline, or down on the D-pad and hug the sideline. You guys will be able to find it whenever you do that. I think it might be up and then right side, I think, but it's either up or down. You have to use your D-pad to like see which option it is. You have to turn on hug the sideline, because like I mentioned to you guys in so many reviews for the fullbacks, it's very important to have fullbacks that are actually good at attacking and defending in this game, okay? For this 4-3-2-1, it's lined up like this. Now, you're going to notice something in this team, and it's only because I still don't have a proper striker. Honestly, a rare gold Benzema would have been nice for the first owner, but yeah, your boy just can't get it, right? But anyways, the 4-3-2-1 is set up like this, okay? Balanced 40 for width, 54 for depth, balance on the build-up play, chance creation on direct passing, 53 for width, 7 for players in the box, 1 for corners, 1 for free kicks. Instructions is set up like this, okay? Goalkeeper, do whatever you want with. It's, usually we always do like comes across a sweeper keeper, but it's really up to you. Just do whatever you want, right? You can see that I was switching players here because of the review for more. Yeah, your right back is on overlap. Your left back is on stay back while attacking. I believe also overlap as well. Let me just confirm. It's funny, I didn't even have overlap set up on the card, but yes, it's on stay back while attacking overlap. I'm going to be honest with you guys, man. The way that this team generally performs, like that's such an important thing to do for your team on the attack. I'm not even joking when I say this. It's so important, especially with that hug the sideline part. Your midfielders, you have your center and left center mid on stay back while attacking cover center. And then your attacker, you're going to have in the right side area, right? In his case, I believe he's using the Hansen card, right? Hansen's obviously an absolute monster. He's got Ham, Mbappe, Ronaldinho, right? But Hansen is at right center mid for him. So obviously she's fantastic. So using her as the attacking center mid is ideal. The whole point of using this formation, like I've mentioned many, many times in the past, and like many of the content creators have mentioned in the past, is that it's basically a glitched formation, right? You attack in a 4-3-2-1, but you defend in a 4-4-2. It's really nice to use Griezmann in this team because, one, he can hit finesse shots, right? He has a finesse shot plus, which is fantastic. But this card on the dribble and on the attack is obviously fantastic to work with. So having a card like that there is great. But I do notice on a lot of occasions, if I had a really good right-footed attacker in that area, in his case, he has Hansen. In our case, we have Griezmann. But a right-footed player there would definitely make that difference, because when they attack, they actually go into those spots. So if I had to shoot it across goal, it would be nice to have a right-footed player to shoot it to the right-hand side. But having a finesse shot's not bad there, right? Your right forward, stay central, get him behind. Again, this guy is just balanced. You don't touch him, right? But your right forward is stay central, get him behind. Your striker is stay central, get him behind. And then your left forward is stay central, get him behind, and come back in defense. The whole point of using this formation, using this tactic, is that it abides to the meta of the gameplay a lot. You have the get in behind part on all of your attackers because it's all about applying pressure against the other person's defenders so that you can wait for the track back afterwards. Because I'm telling you guys, man, when you try to do like authentic, football breakdowns in this game, you're always going to hit a point where you see in this tactic how you could see like Van Dijk is there, Gomez is there, that box, not like just the line where the goalkeeper is, basically that one line. When all the defenders line up like this, the only way for you to score the goals is for you to do like the 1v1 Mortal Kombat moves, right? The step over accelerations, the L1 croquetas, right? So with this formation, you always have that track back pass, track back pass, track back. That's what it is, right? And like I said, when I was defending, I also noticed the lack of presence in the midfield setup because, again, this is basically a glitched formation. The way that this defends is that it's in a 4-4-2, but you block the side angles for people that are overcommitting those players, but then you're also still blocking the middle because you have these two guys playing in the middle. That's why, for me, this is probably like the best formation you can use for the entire year, right? That's why every variation is always a little bit different. The main thing that you usually change is just small values in regards to width, depth, width, and players in the box for attack. But it just abides to the meta of the game, right? The whole balanced direct passing. I will make more formations and tactics that are based off of authentic football, but I tell you guys this all the time, but that those formations are not the best meta formations to use if you actually want to get continuous wins. It's boring to play, but that's the meta of this game, okay? So types of players you want, in his case, he's using like Ruud Gullit as the player playing down the middle, which would honestly be perfectly fine. You want someone down the middle. I mean, honestly, try to get players that offer you a good defensive presence. Like I've actually seen people, use someone like De Jong in that position, right? Like if you wanted to take out Tchouaméni because you don't want a super physical defensive style player there, you actually could use a De Jong in that position playing down the middle because you have that balance with him and Valverde next to him. But, I just like to use Tchouaméni because he's just a fan favorite over here, right? And he's actually very good defensively and provides me some very good links within the team. But if you wanted to use De Jong there, you could, because, again, it's actually very helpful for the general build-up because his dribbling and passing stats are very good, right? So that's obviously something that you should be looking into, because in his case, using Ruud Gullit, I believe that Ruud Gullit is so it's the crazier versions, right? Because I'm pretty sure he's a lengthy on the shadow chemistry style, but Gullit obviously has like really good passing, defensive capabilities, solid, physical player, all that kind of stuff, right? So it's ideal to use that because, guys, in this year's game, even midfielders, they're important to be able to dribble and pass the ball with too. Like the passing play styles and all that kind of stuff is very helpful. With Tchouaméni, it's interesting because he actually still has incisive pass and long ball pass. So it's still helpful to work with, but there's some passes, I think it's the paint pass, right? Ground without impacting. Yeah, this one is a little bit weird sometimes. And then obviously if I had like tiki-taka and stuff, that'd be great too, right? But yeah, Valverde is a really good example of someone that is your box-to-box player that should be on that stay back while attacking cover center role, right? He's just like the best example of that. It's players like him, Renato Sanchez, those sort of guys are definitely going to make that difference for you in that team. Spoiler alert, this is the guy that we ended up packing, right? So, but yeah, the fullbacks, listen, I'm using Kyle Walker and Bamba Store because they're just the first owner cards. It is more ideal to use someone like an Ivo Llorente in the right back position, and in the left back position, you can use Bamba Store, but maybe like an Evo version of her at this point, right? Evo version of Bamba Store would definitely be really good. Yeah, because she's solid. I could definitely feel her being solid, but I'm waiting to see if I can pack a Cancelo, because obviously I have more sentimental value towards him. I'm waiting to see if I can get him, and if I can't, I'm just gonna put her into the evil. It is what it is, But yeah, defenders in general, though, guys, I tell you guys this all the time, okay? Go full meta for your defense. Spend all of your money on the defenders more than the attackers every single time, okay? Try your best to get players that are big, physical dudes. Anticipate plus. In his case, he has Laurent Blanc, so on Laurent Blanc has Anticipate plus. He also uses Maldini, so as a pro player, I'm like, oh, okay, you know, because I don't know what Maldini's like, because he has, when I checked his card earlier, he had like no play styles, right? But some cards don't have play styles and they still defend really well. But yeah, Laurent Blanc with the Anticipate plus, really, really big deal to work with, right? And then Llorente is just an absolute monster too. So yeah, be sure to check out the original video, guys. I mean, listen, if I was going to play division rivals normally on the RTG, like, you just kind of have to sweat it out a little bit. You just I got to be honest, you got to sweat it out a little bit more. I think using different tactics is more fun when you're playing the foot champs, but when you're playing rivals, you gotta be a sweat, my boy, in this game. All right. Thank you guys for watching the video. I will catch you guys for the next one. Peace out, dudes. Enjoy the highlights. I'll take that. It's good stuff. There we go. I'll take that. Well done, Correa. Good stuff. Well done, boys. Well done. We shall take that. There it is. Nice. Always work the extra passes. Possession based. The best player in the game. There it is. We're good. Shot cancel against the goalkeeper. We're good. Shot cancel against the goalkeeper. Correa, the best player in the game. Oh, he just got cooked right there. Does Barrymore have penalties? 75? Okay. We'll go bottom left. Nice. We'll take it. There we go. There we go. There we go. Well done, guys. Good stuff. Oh, Correa. There it is. Nicely done. Correa, man. I just need a striker, you know? I just need a Zebi or something. I'm using Diaby at striker for this formation because Correa, like, Correa's not, like, fast enough in the striker area. And the right forward for that stay center going behind is perfect, but I need a Zebi or something, man. Well done, boys. That's what we're looking for. There we go. Get the pass off. Okay. Oh, we're still good. There we go. I'll take that. Good play, good play.